Good evening, folks, and welcome back once again to Pentiment. Good evening, Ollie. Cupboard, welcome. Sorry I'm a little bit late there, got a bit distracted. Chris, welcome. Black tea, Tesco biscuit assortment. They don't do biscuits like they do here, I tell you. The UK do some good biscuits. Hello, Chan. How's the week been? Week's been busy. Next week, I'm hoping that will be the start of things just calming down a bit. In general, no travel next week, so I've got a full week at home. No Birmingham's, Portsmouth's, Nottingham's, God knows where else I've travelled this year. So that's good. And a lot of the stuff that I've got to do, I've done. So my task list isn't looking quite so bad. So I'm hoping that now I can enjoy a bit more of a chilled week after the past couple, been a bit busy. So, we'll see, yeah. Right, anyway. Bear with me a second. But I've got a busy week ahead. I haven't got a busy week ahead compared to the past couple of weeks. But I am in the office 4 days this week. Because you know the problem. Got to attend the office so many days a week, and I tend to put them off until the back end of the month. So I've got to do 7 more office days between now and the end of October, which means I've got to do 4 this week and then 3 next week. All because I woke up on Friday intending to go to the office and thought to myself, I can't be arsed. So I rolled over, had another hour in bed and worked from home. So yeah, got to spring out of bed tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock sharp, which means I've got to have a shower tonight. I normally have a shower in the morning, but because of the heating, the central heating, the boiler's knackered. I'm still waiting for the fix. It takes a good 10 minutes for the shower to get hot. First thing in the morning, I've got time to wait 10 minutes, so I have to have my shower on an evening now, so the house is warm because the heating eventually comes on, whereas in the morning it'd be freezing, and I can afford to wait 10 minutes to put the shower on and have it heat up to a reasonably warm temperature. So yeah, it's put all of my flipping rituals out of kilter here. But yeah, so I'll be streaming till around about 10:15. At the latest, maybe 10ish, so that I can then get myself ready and do all that kind of stuff, shower and get my stuff ready for tomorrow, and get to bed for a reasonable hour. Anyway, I'm a bit sore today. I just finished football, and I started exercising again yesterday. I'm determined to get back into the full swing of my exercise. So yeah, I did Insanity yesterday. Woke up this morning, my chest hurt, my arms hurt, my thighs hurt. Holy cow. But yeah, I'm getting back into the swing now. Back into the swing. So I'll be Insanitying it tomorrow. I'll be Insanitying it Wednesday, footballing it Tuesday. 2 games of football Thursday. I'm determined to get myself back fit again. We're getting there. Right, well, Charm, you can let me know what happens. Keep checking in, just keep me updated. Obviously, we want Norris to win because we want him to win the championship, and he's got to basically win every race. So let's hope that he does. Right, without further ado, let's continue onward, shall we? Every time I go back to exercise, I've tried to start up exercising about 3 times, and every time I start it, something happens. First time I started it, I think I ended up having a relapse in my health situation. Second time I started, I got tonsillitis. Third time I got injured. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, so I'm hoping that this time is the real deal. Third time's the charm, or whatever. Fourth time, maybe. I don't know. So yeah, I'm hoping that this is the final answer. The final, you know, Chris Tarrant style, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. The final answer. Yes, it's my final answer, Chris. Said it 3 times now. Yeah, I'm hoping so. But, yeah. And I'm very thirsty. I just poured that pint of juice, came upstairs to start the stream, and the drink is already finished. But anyway, malted milks. Malted milks are nice. Malted milks are nice. Not quite as nice as a biscuit that I much preferred when I was younger to a malted milk, although I've had them since and they don't taste anywhere near as good as they used to do. Sports biscuits. Anybody remember sports biscuits? They tasted delicious, buttery. Oh, they were lovely, absolutely lovely. They had the right distinctive flavour that was dipped in tea. They were the kind of biscuit that if you dipped them in tea, you had to eat them very quickly because you waved your tea at them. You know, you waved it in the steam of the tea, and they'd go all soft very, very, very quick. But yeah, sports biscuits. Oh, they were like the better version of malted milks. A bit thinner, but so much better tasting. Oh yeah, and malted milks. If you think malted milks break quickly, yeah, sports biscuits that were even worse. You just dip them, and that's it. Or as Peter Kay would say, one dips. You know, one dips. Although he was talking about rich teas, which are the even worse biscuits. Rich teas don't even put them anywhere near tea, because they just flop right in, wither at the sight of tea. Oh. And watching ghost videos all week. Why have we been doing that? So Halloween is coming, and Halloween this year is on a Thursday, so I could possibly do a pre-football stream, because actually on the 31st there's no football. Football is cancelled on the 31st. I know this in advance. So actually, I have a free evening. So go on the Discord if you wish me to play a horror game for Halloween, and put your recommendations down. Was it last year that we did Mortuary Assistant, or was it the year before? I can't remember. Time is flying by so fast. Yeah, nothing quite so horrific as that, I ask, please. But if there's anything out there that piques your interest, maybe The Quarry or something. Maybe I could start The Quarry. I don't want to start a game that's going to take too long, really. If there's any sort of shortish horror games, maybe. But anyway, I'll leave you to ponder. Go put them in the Discord, and I'll check them out. Put them somewhere in the Discord. So the Halloween stream preparations. Maybe we could do a stream of a game. Maybe we could do something fun. I don't know, man. I'm just thinking, what could we do Halloween? I could get dressed up. I don't know. I could just eat some sweets. Trick or treat. You know, treats. There's no tricks here. Just treats. Have a drink. Bring some rum. Make a cocktail. Could have a cocktail session. A Halloween spooky cocktail. I'd have to get mixers and all. It'd be a bit too much of an effort, really. But, you know, maybe a pumpkin, something. I've got a pumpkin downstairs. Maybe something pumpkin-based. I don't know. Pumpkin soup cook-along. I'll put my thinking cap on, but we're going to have to play a game. We'll play a game amongst other things. We'll have, because, you know, actually, it's not very often that I actually have Halloween completely free to do a stream. So it's usually around Halloween, but this is actually on Halloween itself. So it'd be pretty cool to do something for Halloween this year. You know, a bit out of the norm. I'm not saying like a full party stream or anything like that, but something different. Something a bit different. I'll put my thinking cap on, but yeah. Certainly we have to look at a game that we can play for a couple of hours in and amongst the festivities. Right, anyway, back to the game. So, we are investigating for the second time, some 7 years after the first, a murder. Now, a lot of you predicted that Otto may well be one person that might get bumped off, and indeed he was. Anybody that is in town that starts to cause problems ends up dead. We're still thinking it's Father Thomas. We'll see. We'll see. I just got to show you this. Just something funny. Right. You know, I've got a whiteboard, and I've decided that I'm going to start using a diary. So I was looking now. It's the wrong time to buy diaries, apparently, because we're in the middle, well, near the end of the year. So all the diaries that I was seeing were for next year. Well, there's still some time left in this year. You can get academic diaries, which start in August and run till July, which would be perfect, but they tend to be smaller. And I wanted a big A4 one, so that I can take it to work, write my notes in it when I'm doing stuff at work, and put my tasks down and stuff, and things like that. I do have an Excel spreadsheet that I run as a to-do list at work, but if it's not open, I don't do it. Whereas if there's a nice little diary on my desk, turn to the right page, I can just write things in really quickly that I need to do and need to remember and get stuff, you know. So I thought, right, so I bought one for next year, which was £4. I thought, oh, bargain, £4, White Rose Shopping Centre, this little shop, and it's a day to a page, because I want the whole page to be able to write notes on, not just like a little corner. It's got to be an A4 size as well, you know. It's got to be spacious for my big scruffy writing, you know. So I got one, so I was like, well, I need to get one for the rest of this year. So that were £4. 11 quid for a Collins diary for 2024, bearing in mind that there's like 2 months left of 2024. You'd think that maybe they'd discount it, you know. I want to buy a 2024 diary for the last 2 months. Maybe charge me half the price, maybe. Oh no, full price. Full price. Oh, fine, whatever. Now, look, it's like a Bible. Look at the size of it. Look at the size of that for a diary. 2 pages to a day. I was like, oh, I'll try that, actually. 2 pages to 1 day. When I ordered it online, I thought, yeah, it'd be fine. Then it came, and I was like, oh, that's a very big diary. Yeah, clearly not going to buy this again. It's far too big. But I thought I'd give it a whirl. So yeah, and you can see that it's within arm's reach. You see already, so that I can even write notes up for streaming, for games that I'm playing. Quickly jot a few notes down if I need to. So it's a notebook and it's a diary combined that I'm going to have handy at all times, wherever I go. This big doorstop Bible thing is going to come with me. And if you walk in the streets, you know, you get mugged, you've got a weapon as well. What's the quality of the paper like? It's not bad. I mean, it's not, obviously, it's got a lot of pages in it, so it can't be too thick, but it's not flimsy. They're pretty decent size. I need to get a highlighter pen, and I wanted to get a nice fancy pen, you know, like a nice pen to write in this diary. That's my next time, maybe for Christmas. Get myself a nice pen and a couple of highlighters, and that'll be me, so that you can highlight things, write things, and do things. Maybe. We'll see how it works. We'll see how it works. We'll see if I'm more efficient with it. I use £40. £40. Jesus wept. Right, where are we? Yes. Right, back to task now. Back to task. So I just thought I just got to show you the size of this bloody thing. I thought it was diary. The hell is it? What have you got in there? Nothing, because I've only just bought it. Not a damn thing. Anyway, right, we have got some stuff to do. Let's just quickly check in. Make sure that we know exactly what we're doing, because we got a lot of stuff added at the end of the last session when the murder occurred. Brother Matthew. Why? And Rudiger. Who was Rudiger when he was at home? I can't remember a Rudiger, can you? Brother Rudiger? Ah. Oh, he's the singing one. Oh, we remember him from the first time we entered the church, his lovely vocals. Right, investigating Otto's murder. I should speak with Father Thomas to see about the St. John's Day confessions. The townspeople will be coming in to confess their sins. I should also visit Leonard Muller. He's heavily invested in what's happening. He must know something. I can ask around the Golden Hand to learn what the burghers have heard from the locals and travellers. I also need to search the forest to find the flowers that dropped from the figure who ran past us. So there's a lot to do. So Father Thomas. Okay. Leonard Muller. Okay. Where we are now, the Golden Hand. Speak to the people here. And then visit the forest as well. So this is the forest thing. Yellow flower. That person ran past us. Probably the murderer who we just let go. I said it when the person ran past. It's probably the murderer. You just let him go. And indeed, that's what happened. Dropped an unusual flower. Could be a clue to their identity. Should look around the forest to find where it came from. To also help with this, there are people in Tassing with medical knowledge that might be familiar with these flowers and where they grow. I should speak with Brother Florian, Sister Gertrude, Agnes Steinerein, and Werner Stock. Speak with all of them. I don't like him for a start. I don't think we need to speak with all of them, do we? I think if we get the flower first and then do the speaking, but yeah, flower investigations. The Golden Hand is where we are, so we can speak with Nico Berger straight away. The Miller, also, the Miller is Muller. Muller is the Muller the Miller. He openly opposed Otto in the Commons and has a hostile relationship with the peasants. So the Miller is worth speaking to. Okay. And that's the yellow flower. So we've got flowers, we've got flipping people to speak to. So any preferences as to where you want to go first, people? Today I'm going to invite you to assist in the investigation this time. We could speak with Father Thomas. Well, actually, we might as well speak to the people in the inn that we're in to start with, but I'm talking about after we've spoken with these people. Do you want to go speak with Father Thomas? Maybe the Miller? Maybe go to the forest to look for the flower? What do you reckon? What's your preference? Just, I'm assuming, like the first investigation, we're probably going to be time constrained. So we probably can't do everything, but you never know. We're efficient. I'm hoping that we're more efficient, that we've got a bit older, maybe a bit wiser. Hello, child. Hannah. Hello, Master Marler. Anything I can do for you? Yes, actually. You were pretty vocal against Otto in the town commons. What was that about? Oh, just what I said then. I don't want anyone to get hurt, especially now. We've already had one death in Tassing. We don't need any more. It's a bit late for that, isn't it? A bit late. Yes, that doesn't explain why you spoke out, though. Otto never advocated for violence. The Golden Hand relies on pilgrims and travellers for its business, Andreas. If Otto got his way, everything would be chaos. Swabia is burning as it is. We need the law to live civilized lives. What Otto was advocating for scared me. It's hardly better now, but Otto was the only thing holding Peter back. Well, that could well be true. We saw them. They were running with burning, flipping torches. The baying mob. But anyway, we won't rub it in. I'll do whatever I can to find the murderer and instill order again, Hannah. Because investigating murders and instilling order is what I do best. When I'm not doing my art stuff. Thank you, Master Marla. I wish you the best of luck. God. Somebody's sweeping the floors here. Joshua, Killian. God bless you. Good day, Master Marla. Master Marla, is there anything I can do for you? Nico, have you heard anyone in here talking about Otto's murder? Not just talking about it, but, you know. Yeah, you know. Not a parrot here. He understands, Casper, thank you. Likely had something to do with it? Oh, no. I think I'd remember something like that. Then again, try not to eavesdrop on conversations. I don't want to get yelled at, or worse. But maybe you could find more luck talking to people. Beer always tends to loosen people's lips. Buy a round for everyone, and you can have the run of the place. You'll be here a while, though. There's... What, first thing in the morning? Maybe we'll come back later. I don't know. I'm assuming the place probably is not going to get any busier than this, to be fair. Buy everybody around? Loosen some lips? Go on, then. Have a seat, then. Folk filter in as they finish their work for the day. Oh, is this... Oh, this... No. This is one of those time-wasting situations, or time-passing situations, perhaps. Oh, it is. Oh, not much time's passed, though. Whoa! Well, this place got busy quick, didn't it? Bloody hell. I was just thinking maybe 3 or 4 extra people. The whole town's here. Perhaps this could have been a good idea. Hey! Andreas here says he's buying drinks for everyone. What? 2 or 3 people's drinks, not the whole town's drinks. What in blue blazes? Before you get too excited, I'd just like to say a few words about the man Tassing just lost, Otto Zimmerman. I want to take a few moments of your time, I promise. Look at him, miserable soul. Oh, we're standing on the table. Has that been in the beer cellar? Right, here we go. Otto was an ordinary man. A good man. An asshole. No, in general, he was a good man, yeah. As far as we knew, anyway. He was a good man. Fine carpenter. Like, what's a fine man? His reward in heaven will be equal to his good deeds on earth. To Otto. Oh, well said, Andreas. Everyone, it's a feast day, so please don't indulge too heavily on Otto's account. We aren't Lutherans. Look, Father, take your miserable face out of here, will you? Too late! Oh, shakes his head. Ambles off. Okay, so Golden Hand, drinks are on me. Right, everyone appears to be in a boisterous mood. Well, well, well. Time for us to see whether anybody needs their lips loosening. After we've checked out what we're missing here. Lutherans. The most prominent of the Protestant branches. Lutherans were banned from propagating their ideas in the Holy Roman Empire and suffered severe persecution for their beliefs. Okay, so we've got Philip, little Phil, son of Barbara, grandson of Joshua, and swelled after he fell on a nail. When his mother prayed for a miracle, he recovered. Oh, and Samuel. We've seen him buffing, shining, rubbing his sword for days. He's a mercenary and recruiter. Oh, is he now? Vincenzo. Ambrosi, a doctor. Speaks Italian, Latin and French. We should get on well. And Mark Antonio and then Luthold. These are all people that's probably currently in the inn that we've just quickly glanced. Husband of Barbara, father of Philip, son-in-law of Joshua, on a pilgrimage from Mudolphan Inn. See you later, Cham. Please do check in. I want to know what's going on. Farmer and pilgrim from Muldorf. This is Joshua. Farmer and pilgrim from Mudolphan Inn. Father of Barbara, grandfather of little Philip. Lots of new people here. Tons of them. Barbara, Angelo something. Another doctor. Where's Barbara? Where's old Barbara? Barb, where are you, Barb? There she is, wife of Luto, daughter of Joshua, mother of Philip, on a pilgrimage too. And Mark Antonio. Where is he? Oh, here he is. Another doctor. So we've got quite a few doctors around. Interesting. A lot of doctors here. Right. We shall start out here and then work our way inwards. Right, who have we got here? We've got Samuel, the recruiter, the mercenary man. Playing cards, are we? Andreas Marler, right? You're staying here at the Golden Hand, aren't you? Yes, and yes. I am as well. Name's Samuel Grau. I'm recruiting men to become landnects. Landsnects. Well, when some actual men show up. Excuse me, I don't think we've actually met. How do you know my name? People say you got the Abbey's prior killed a few years back. No, that's not true, and I don't want to argue about it. I don't want to argue either, just saying what I heard. I was just telling young Hans and Fabian about the life of a landsnect. What the hell is this? Mercenaries found throughout the Holy Roman Empire in service in the Imperial Army. They're known for their colourful and flamboyant fashion. Their ferocity and their short lifespans. Okay. What's the pay like? Is it dangerous? 4 gulden a month, and yes, it's dangerous. Mind that, you don't have to pay for your own equipment. How much? 13 to 15 gulden. Damn, that's more than 10. Yes, it is. It's 3 to 5 more than 10. Do you have 10 gulden? Oh, no. I don't have any gulden. You see what I'm dealing with here, Marla? You, boy. Me? Yes. You look like you're from a family that isn't completely impoverished. Want to join up? Unfortunately, he's my apprentice. Oh, my apologies. No offence intended. I understand your instincts, though. Casper is a fine lad. I'll never let you down, Master Andreas. Glad to hear it. Well then, would you be interested in playing a card game to pass the time? We're playing Landskunnet. Not a clue. What's that? I think I played that game before in a brothel. Well, you haven't played my version, but I can explain the rules as we go. Want to play? I'm just thinking of time, you know, time passing, us playing cards when we just bought a round of drinks for people who we want to talk to. I mean, it's tempting though. We're a man that likes a bit of fun. I know we've mellowed a bit in our old age, but nonetheless, he still might know something. Yeah, go on, why not? The rules are simple enough. Pay attention, boys. If you forget everything else, remember that you want to see a card that matches what's in front of you. Get dealt into the centre. That means you win. If you see matching cards going into the discard pile, the chances of winning are going down, because there's only 4 of a kind in the deck. Now, at the start of each hand, everyone has to ante in money to play. With 4 players, we each ante a penny. Okay, ante a penny. After the ante, the dealer shuffles, then deals 1 card to every player at the table, starting with himself. I hope you guys are paying attention. I may need some help here. Okay. All cards are dealt face up in this game, so we all know what we're dealing with. The value of the card is only important if we run through the whole deck, but it may influence your strategy. In this game, the Queen is the high card, followed by the King, and then the Farmer. I don't even understand what these cards are. Each turn you can raise by the ante, stay, or fold from the game. It's almost like a form of poker, isn't it? I don't know. What have I got? What card is this? Is this a farmer? It's not a queen, is it? I don't know. I think you've got the farmer. Well, farmer's pretty high. Should we bet more then? I'm going to stick more money in. However, if any player raises, every other player must meet the raise. When all players are finished, we deal 3 cards into the discard pile. Then we bet again. 1, 1 and 4. 1. Is that 13? Let's see. I don't bloody know. Then we bet. Can we quit this game? It's too complicated. I prefer snap. I don't understand. I prefer Gwent too. I'm just going to bet all my cash. I think we've got a good card here. What are you betting with the 1? Then 1 goes in the middle. If it matches any player's card, that player wins. A 7. Has anybody got a 7? Nobody's got a 7. If it doesn't match, we go through another round until someone wins or we run out of cards. Okay. So basically we have so the high card doesn't matter. You just basically need to match cards. So the more cards are in the discard pile that you have got means that you've got less chance of matching it in the middle. So so he's got no chance because his 1s have all gone. No picture cards have gone yet, so we've all got all our cards in the hand. So we might as well continue to bet. So high card matters if they run out of cards and no one matches. Oh, is that what it was? Right. Okay. So have we got the? So has he got the Queen then? If he's got the Queen, then the Queen is higher than the farmer, so he's already beating us, so we might need to fold eventually. But for now, we're still in it. Why is he betting with 1? He's really being silly. Okay, that's why he's betting with 1, because clearly he's a risk taker and he's got lucky. There's a king and a queen. What the hell is that? Is that a king? He's got a crown on his head. That could be a K. Okay. The man that had just 1 card to match, matched it. Can you believe this? No matter what the game, no matter what, we never get the lot. This is like the dice roll situation. Chris, You're cursing me in cards now, sir? If we run out of cards, the highest card wins. If multiple players have high cards, the highest suit wins. Leaves high, followed by hearts, bells, and then acorns at the bottom. Leaves, hearts, bells, and then acorns. So leaves, hearts, bells, leaves, hearts, bells, acorns. All right, folks, remember all this. It's a complicated game. All right, let's play a real game now. Yep, let's play a real game. Come on. What have I got? I've got a 1. And he's also got a 1, which means it's less likely that we're going to get out of this hand. We've got a low card. We've got one of our 1s already out. Let's stay our cash here. Stay our cash. Oh, we could have stayed. We could have stayed. Until somebody bets, and then we have to fold if somebody bets. It's like poker in that respect. I had a higher suit, yes, but because there's another 1, there's only 2 left in the deck, so there's less chance that we got it. And plus, and then 1 got dealt. Why is the queen higher than a king? Because Our Lady is the patron of the landsnets. I chose to honour her in this way. He might as well keep betting because he's got a high card chance. Oh, hands wins again. Holy cow. Now that 1 hand has been dealt, though, dealer hands to the deck to the player on his left. He is now the dealer for the next hand. This is like a mixture of poker and something else, you know. Right, here we go. What have I got? I've got the 3 of acorns. Leaves, hearts, bells, acorns, right? I'm going to stay. I've got the low card here. There's no point of driving the pot up here where if I don't have to. Of course, somebody bets. Well, we can't fold now. We might get lucky and turn a 3. Oh, can we have some beer, Samuel? Why not? Master Marler is paying. Here you are, boys. Enjoy. Playing cards. Oh, this is marvellous. Playing cards. This is how we investigate murders round here. Just lure them into a false sense of security. Thanks. I like Mistress Hannah. Dad says she brings food to the men working on the rat house. My dad says she's always over there. Seems weird. Does it now? Perhaps there's something amiss, eh? Christian charity. It's one way. That could be one possibility, Samuel. I was thinking, because Master Marler here, our Master Marler, of course, likes a bit of debauchery. I had other thoughts. Oh, I've lost a 3. Okay, definitely staying now. Oh, fiddlesticks. I mean, statistically speaking, our chances have gone down. I don't think being conservative is the way to go, but I do think that as soon as we lose one of, I'm playing statistically. We've lost one of our cards here. Hands wins. Look at that straight away. Saved ourselves a bit of coin there. Continue. Oh no, we're playing this until we've won. I want all this coin. Should we be looking for the killer? Quiet, Casper. I'm betting like a tumbler here. Okay, we have... What is this? That looks like a high card. That's not a king, though. It's probably a farmer. Which means that he's beating me because he's got a queen, I think. He's folded, though. And I've lost a farmer. Oh, flippin' hell. I've lost a farmer already in the discard pile. Let's fold away. Foldy moldy. Have you travelled far, Samuel? I suppose all over the Empire and down south. Navarre, Milan, Pavia. Must be really far away. I've never heard of any of those places. Pavia? I've heard about the battle, I think. You fought the French? French and Italian, Swiss too, beat them all. I saw the King of France humiliated as my brothers took him prisoner and led him from the field. If I die in my sleep tonight, I can say that I basked in glory for one day of this miserable life. Look at that, another farmer. We've definitely made the right choice here, I feel. Oh, Samuel wins. Well, we've not got the lowest amount of cash. Right, here we go, folks. Here we go. I'm feeling lucky this hand. We've got a 6 of acorns. Oh, he's got a 6 and he's folded it. Oh, we're going to fold it then. I don't know if this is the right strategy, but hey. We're only going to put our money in when the odds are heavily in our favour, alright? Hands wins. Hands wins. Right, come on, here we go, come on. We can't leave this table until the game is finished. The 4 of leaves. Well, we're alive. We won't put any money in because we've not got the highest card. But if people bet, we will come along for the ride because there's no reason not to right now. Right, the 4 of leaves, so he's got a 5, so he's lost a 5, so that's good for us. He's got a 2, hasn't lost a 2 yet, so we're still both pretty open. So I think the odds are pretty much in our favour, and we've got a higher card than him, so we are going to bet. 7 of leaves, a 1 of leaves, a 2, a 7's gone. Nobody's got 7s, so he's lost a 2, he's lost a 5. I have not lost any 4s, so statistically speaking, the odds are in my favour, so I should bet. Drive the pot up while the odds are in our favour. 3, a 2, a 5. I think we should still continue to bet, although we are losing cards now, but we still got all the 4s in the deck. Still got all the 4s. He's lost another 5. Seven, 6, king. Keep betting. Odds are definitely in my favour. A 6 there. I've lost a 4, a 5, and a 6. So we've got 1, 2. So he's lost 1, 2. I've lost 1, 4, 5. He's lost 2, 5. 3 5s, 4. He can't possibly win. All the 5s are out. So he should fold. He's still betting. Oh, he's got the highest card. That's why he's still betting. Oh, I've lost another 4. Oh, he's going to... Oh, no. There's still no 2s out. 2. Okay, so I've lost 2 4s now. But I should probably start to stay. The pot's too big to now fold. Why are they called farmers? They're making books and holding guns. It's just what some people call them. Others may call them knaves, undermen, overmen. Just, they're farmers. There goes his 2, there goes another 1, there goes another 3. Okay, so we're now back pretty decent. There's 1 4 left in this deck. Yes! Thank you very much. I'll take it. Let's continue on. Do we actually get to keep this money? I don't think so. Maybe just bragging rights. Oh, a 1. Happy days. Let's try to stay if we can. Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll put some money in for now. Okay, I don't want to drive the pot up right now, but... so he's got a 6, he's got a 7, he's got a... Is that a queen? I'm not sure. We're still live with our ace, with our 1s here. Oh, flipping hell. Good call there. These guys are dwindling. Okay, is that a queen? Looks like a queen to me. No, queen of acorns. We've got the high card, or is it a king? Looks like a king, actually. But queens come above kings here, folks. I forgot about that. Yeah, we're definitely going to bet now. We're definitely in there. We're definitely in there. Looks like a farmer that's gone. Yep, I think we're still good. I think we're still good. Thank you. Thank you kindly. Like taking candy from babies. Master Marler. Card shark extraordinaire. Take note, Casper. This is how you swindle people. With good statistical knowledge. I don't know what I'm talking about. Right, we've got... what is this? Queen? Maybe? Let's look at it. This is where I struggle. Yeah, I've lost a B. Is that a king? Have I lost a card here? This is important. A B and a B. I think they are the same. I think they are corresponding. So therefore, we have lost one. Right. So we've got a 2. So he's lost a 2. He's got a D. He's got everything. But they've lost all their money. So we are literally just against this guy, and he's lost a 2 as well as me. So almost like a side pot act is going to happen here. So and he's lost a 4 too. So we have to bet here, I think. Oh, Samuel. Oh, Samuel. Oh, my dad's going to kill me for losing all that money. I wish you better luck with that then. He's out, and then there were 3. We're down to 3 players. So the ante and raises all increase by 1 pfennig. When we go down to 2 players, it will increase by another pfennig. Not a problem. Not a problem. Here we go. We've got 4, 7, and a king. I don't like to bet if I'm not ahead, so he's probably they're gonna throw money in. Yeah, we have to now obviously come along for the ride. 1, 1, and 4. He's lost a 4. He's got the high card, so I'll stay for now. They're obviously going to bet, so we have to come along anyway, but... okay, so that's a D. 2 Ds make no difference. He's still got all his kings available. He's got 1 less. Okay, I've still got all my 7s. Okay. Couple of 6s and a 2, so his king's still alive. He's still got all his kings, still got all my 7s. He's still got 2 4s to go. Of course, we're going to have to bet. There goes a 6, there goes a 3, there goes a B. Okay, I might as well throw him in first. You're all going to bet anyway. A 3, 7, 2, D. Still got all his kings. Throw the money in, folks. Another D. That's all the D's out. 5, 7, 3. Oh, I've lost a 7. Oh, I've lost 2 7s. Oh, shoot, I didn't see that. I've lost 2 7s. And I'm sticking money in here, and he's got a higher card. I should have been out of this pot, and now the pot's that big that I almost feel like I have to continue onwards here. Oh, do I continue? I've got 1 7 left. He's got the high card. He's already all in. I've got him covered. Although he's got more 4s than me available. I think we have to fold almost now. But, he'd go out. He'd take all the money. He'd have a lot more cash than me. And you know what? I'm going to finish second. I'm going to fold. He wins anyway. I've saved myself 2 there. Hard to believe, but I'm out. There you go. Tactical there. I played to go heads up. Right, here we go. Heads up it is. Look at the draw now, pretty much. I've got a B, you've got a 3. I'm just going to throw everything in to this hand. All in every hand. Right, here we go. You've lost a 3 as well. Oh dear. You're staying. I'm betting, pal. I'm ahead. I've got a higher card. You've lost a 3. I'm sticking all my chips in today, boyo. There's no free passes here. 2, 4, 7. Oh, keep it coming. Keep it coming. There's the D. 6, 5, and 1. Stay. No, stick your chips in, pal. Put your money where your mouth is. 2, 5. Oh, I've lost 2 Bs. But I can't fold now. I've lost 2 Bs. I've got to hope that he doesn't see a 3. I might win by high card here. A king. I've lost the D. Stay. I have to stay. No 3s. Oh, he gets a 3. Oh. Oh. I finished second. It's better than last. Looks like you're out, Andres. Tough luck. Well, this guy's just got all his Christmases come at once, hasn't he? How much is this pin worth? No, we're not a top cliff. He must be cheating. Not my day, I suppose. It's all right, Master Andreas. Yes, I know it is. I know it is. Only put on as much as you can afford to lose, eh? I know you did your best. Thank God I have art to fall back on. Is that it? Oh. Damn it. Never mind. That was fun. It was fun. We finished second anyway. Not to be overlooked, you know. Here's Barbara anyway. What's Barbara saying? Are you the man to thank for the drinks? In truth, the drinks are here. Well, that's a way to spin it, isn't it? The drinks are to honour a dear friend who recently passed. I simply wanted to toast and drink to his memory. No ulterior motives whatsoever. Look at these guys. A kind gesture, he says, glugging down his free drink. Thank you. Yes, thanks. It was a long road here from Muldorf. We came to visit the shrine of St. Moritz, but the sister said it's closed because of some trouble. Yes. That's one way to put it. Well, our priest told me to take a pilgrimage here after God saved my little goat's life. Very happy for your goat. Goat? She means the boy, Philip over there. God damn it, Philip, get off that table. Don't curse, Father. Oh, all right, all right. Anyway, the boy climbed up in a tree, jumped off, and landed his hand on a board with a nail through it. His arms swelled like a bloated pig in the sun. Must you describe it that way? Look, he's back up on a different table now. A little tearaway that he is. Well, it did. He had such an awful fever, like he was boiling in his own skin. I prayed to God to save my little goat, and the next day, a miracle. It's true. That very next day. Yeah. Fever could have broken naturally. Pfft. What is there in nature that is not according to God's will? Nothing, of course. Exactly. All by his design. I asked our priest in Muldorf how to thank God. Since the little goat's arm had swollen so badly, he said we should make a pilgrimage to see the hand of St. Moritz. Philip! Off! So, you can imagine how disappointed we are that the shrine is closed. Where's it gone now? It's off to play cards now. Of course. Hopefully you won't have to wait too long. Philip! Oh, he's a little blighter, isn't he? Rather than sat there doing nothing, why don't you get up? Anyway. I'm sorry. The boy won't listen. Oh, it's no trouble. Do I know you? That's possible. I travelled round a bit when I was younger. Ah, that must be it. Thank you for returning the boy. He's got a bit of a red eye, hasn't he? Were you here on St. John's Eve? Philip, what are you doing now? Where's it going? No, we arrived this morning. Why? Oh, no reason. Never mind. I mean, we could say this just in case they've heard anything. Alternatively, I'm thinking, do we want to scare them away? But ultimately, we've got no reason to worry about scaring them away, so we will actually mention this. We're investigating a murder of my friend, actually. Trying to figure things out. No, I don't think we could help with that. Oh, well, thanks anyway. Enjoy the free drinks. Until next time. Until then. A glimmer of recognition. Joshua, one of the peasants staying at the Golden Hand, seemed to recognise Martin from one of the other towns they'd passed through. The return of Martin Bauer could... interesting. Is there something that we need to investigate in terms of that, perhaps? Well, we can't speak to Martin just yet, but we'll get to the bottom of that, maybe. Oh, good old miserable sod Werner. He's speaking in a tongue I don't quite know. I'm sure Master Marler will be fluent. Oh, they're having a good old conversation. Oh yeah, these were all the doctors that we saw. The travelling doctors. Hang on a second. Ah, Master Marler. Thank you for the drink. Care to join us? The other doctors and I are having quite the chance. Oh, I'd love to join you. Certainly, I'll introduce you. Yeah. Master Marler's fluent in Italian and Latin, by the way, don't forget. Oh, everybody's standing up. Okay, yeah, very good. Esteemed doctors they are. From Bologna, travelling to Flanders. We have Mark Antonio Orsi, Vincenzo Ambrosi, and Angelo Gaccani. Italian or Latin? Italian or Latin? They were speaking Italian, right? They weren't speaking Latin, so we'll speak Latin. We'll speak Italian, Latin. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, it's nice to meet you. Oh, a pleasure to meet you. Ah! Possiamo parlare tutti italiano. Yes, I can speak Italian, thank you very much. I've travelled to it around Italy in my younger years. Oh, we can all speak Italian. Di cosa stav... Okay, yes. Discutendo. Discussion? What were we discussing? Oh, there you go. Okay. So, a bit of a little there. No. Natural history. Di Plinio del Vecchio. Il Vecchio. What does that mean? Natural history? That's probably the person. The Natural Histories by Plinio il Vecchio, the author of the Natural Histories. I think so. Pliny the Elder's natural history. There you look at that. Pliny the Elder instead of Pliny the Younger. There was Pliny the Younger as well, I believe. The first encyclopedia. Okay. Oh, in the murder. Is murder death? Death. Oh, no, it's shit. It's a swear word. You were right, Chris. It is, of course. In utilmente riduttivo. Similar to French melt. Okay. I did French, but obviously I didn't learn the swear words. I was very serious, you know. That's unnecessarily reductive. Andreas, conoscete la what does it say? What do I like it? Are you familiar with it? Oh yes, I'm very familiar. Very yes. Just fluency is just rolling off the tongue. That would be funny. Why would an artist know natural history? Oh, this is Werner speaking, sorry. Because I'm well read, actually, Werner. I studied it in university to sharpen my Latin, actually. I read it as a bit of a side gig, you know. Oh, blah, 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 blah. It would be cool if I could speak Italian in real life, and German, and Latin. I could just roll all of these conversations off. It'd be so great. But no, I just know English, and a very small amount of French. It would be cool to learn another language, but I just haven't got the time anymore. I just haven't got the time. That's quite admirable, especially since there must be little practical use for it as an artist, yes. Oh. Practical use is not the only use, and enjoyment can come from many things. We know what you're getting at there, Marla. Not in front of 3 doctors. Especially this idiot. Sono d'accordo. Fair enough. Well, where were we? Yes, the natural history is shit. I'm learning. Not that fast. I'm not learning that quickly. Jose, Italian physician and humanist, dedicated himself to correcting mistranslation of Pliny's natural history and verifying existing medical texts. So said Niccolo Leonino 30 years ago. There is nothing new. Why does it still need to be debated? Hello, Crazy Canuck. Okay. We're all still using the text in our practice, so the debate is ended, is it not? Unless Leon Isino has published a work to replace Pliny, huh? Of course he has not, but the question remains if the mistakes in natural history are simply transcription errors or something worse. Even Colonuccio, Pliny's greatest defender, admits there are translation errors. Everyone accepts this. Oh, he's not happy. Vero. True, yes, but Leoncino's criticism is deeper than that. He also calls into question the Arab sources we rely on to identify our medicines. Between transcription errors and bad sources, why does anyone still revere it as though it were the word of God? Dare we ask your opinion on the matter, Andreas? Let me see. impractical to throw out such a foundational text without a suitable replacement, is it not? This vigorous criticism should be heard as a call for learned men to compare their own experiences to what's in the text. Hello, Mike. Good evening to you. Doing so will refine mankind's knowledge for the betterment of all. And with that pearl of wisdom, I leave you to your debate. Oh. I didn't realise we had an artist philosopher in our midst. Many thanks, Aristotle. Oh, no need to be so sarcastic. Did I ruffle some feathers there, Werner? Dr. Stoltz, that seems unkind. There's nothing wrong with being high-minded. Exactly. Didn't someone just die here on St. John's Eve? Oh, hang on. Angela, that's who we toasted to. Andreas bought the drinks. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry, Andreas. My German is so poor I didn't understand. Don't trouble yourself over it. Did you know the man well? Yes, I considered him a friend. Oh, then I pray that he is near to God. I was there when it happened, or right after it happened at least. That's right. Dr. Stoltz and his neighbour were the first people on the scene, if I seem to recall. Was that what all the commotion was about? It woke us up, but we didn't know what was happening. Interesting. Did you see anything unusual around that time? We called out for the innkeeper. He and his boy came out and looked confused. Anything else? Wait. Where was Hannah? Why would only the innkeeper and the boy come out? If she's unaccounted for, that gives her an opportunity to have been involved in the murder. Anything else? I heard there was an accident by the town hall. It was no accident. Someone intentionally loosed some lumber that dropped on the poor man's head. Yes, and as he arrived on the scene, Dr. Stoltz saw a suspicious figure lurking in the darkness, didn't you? What? It was murder? Oh. Yes. And I'm making a list of suspects. Oh! Oh, so sorry. Just, oh, did I rattle her cage, perhaps? Do you remember anything else about that night? Or maybe she did that on purpose to listen in. No, I'm afraid no. Oh, well, the entire evening is still shrouded in mystery. Yes, great mystery. It was nice meeting you, gentlemen, but I must attend to other business. Safe journeys. Many thanks. God be with you, Andreas. Oh, Andreas. What? Persuade Werner? Whatever he is going to ask, oh, well, I don't know what. Never mind. All right, until later. Okay, so we may have missed some information there. Oh! God damn it! What's wrong with you? Blind? Dumb? Oh, he was one of the doctors. He's speaking in Italian still. Calm down. It was an accident. I don't think he's going to understand. I swear, it's just an accident. What the hell are you saying? Speak German. Smetilla? What does that mean? Come on. He's not speaking German. What do you want me to say? It's just beer. Oh, you want to fight? You came to the right place, fancy man. The bar brawl has started. A bar brawl. Oh, here we go. I don't think this is how he wants to go, Master Andreas. Are you trying to get involved, Casper? Just stay out of the way. Samuel Grau. Yes. I'll give you 2 groschen to end this fight now. I'd love to help, but I normally get paid double rate. Fine, 4 groschen. Stop fighting now. That's not gonna work. Ooh, that might work. Everyone out! Out! Okay, it's food time. Well, that was fun. We may have caused that scene in an indirect manner. Fun and games at the Golden Hand. Holy cow. Right. I had an interesting few hours at the Golden Hand. All told, I met some intriguing friends of Werner's, played a game of Landscanet with Samuel, and spoke to the family of pilgrims. Are we any closer to the murderer? Not really. Oh, right, we still got stuff to do. We can speak to Father Thomas. How's it going? It's going relatively well. Played cards, started the bar brawl, spoken in some Italian. So, what do you reckon, folks? Where do we go next? Father Thomas, the miller, or the forest? I think that's the 3 big areas. Martin Bauer caused that fight, actually, if I do say so. You know what? Father Thomas is literally just right here. So we might as well just speak to Father Thomas while we're here, I suppose. Oh, Andreas, what have you come back to? This is all awful. Just awful. I should never have allowed Klaus to publicize the 12 articles. This is what happens when common people get agitated by reading nonsense. Nonsense? Is that what you think of the 12 articles? I spoke rashly. There is merit to the fundament of the 12 articles, of course. There is even merit in the ideas of Martin Luther, but I am not about to advocate that the peasantry read his works. These pamphlets, these books, can make people crazed, furious. Sister Amelie and I have seen what happens when good people become part of a mob. What do you mean? Before we came to Tassing, I was the priest at a town near a Benedictine convent. The town was full of good people, but the good people were whipped into a panic by an educated neighbour, the town doctor. He had read the Maleficarum. It had put ideas into his head. The witch-hunting man, the author was driven out of Innsbruck, wasn't he? Yes, though word of that had not reached our doctor. One thing the book's author and the doctor shared was a contempt for and hatred of women. In the convent, the doctor saw a coven of witches. In Sister Amelie, he saw not a mystic, but a woman possessed by evil spirits, speaking blasphemy. Surely the local magistrate didn't believe that? No, he did not. But that didn't matter. The doctor inflamed his neighbour's fears. No matter what I did, no matter what I said, it made no difference. They wouldn't listen to reason. They wouldn't even listen to scripture. In the dead of night, they gathered at the convent and set fire to it. Sister Amelie was lucky to escape with her life. The rest of the nuns were not as fortunate. So I am all too aware of what can happen when a mob forms. I should have known it would happen again. This is my fault. Okay. You'd think that Otto's death would have shocked the farmers into abandoning a hopeless cause. It's only inflamed them. Yes, we want to keep anything that we say to the father here to a limited amount. So, yeah, Father, it'll be all right. Have faith, after all. In God always. But this is a season that tests my faith in man. I suppose there's no good fretting about what has already happened. I have to minister to the people of the town as best I can given the circumstances, and pray for the best. Oh, we're supposed to be speaking about confessions, aren't we? Speaking of which, I need to hear confessions for the townsfolk. It's a passing tradition after St. John's Eve, in case they get up to any mischief that can't wait until Easter. I expect they'll be coming early in the morning. If you could excuse me, I need to prepare. Of course, Father. Okay, so that is probably I've spoken with him, but we couldn't really get much out of him. So maybe we have to revisit once the people have said a few confessions. So, okay, that's fine. The miller is not too far from here, so I suppose we can go and speak with the miller. Muller house. Is he going to be in the house? We'll just walk right past his wife here. Paul. Oh, we got an animal. Got a dog. Looks like a greyhound, whippety type thing. Okay, so here is Paul. Hello, Master Marler. Hello, you're Paul, right? I don't think we spoke last time I was in Tassing. Yeah, I was just a kid then. How are you doing? I'm all right. Dad keeps talking about his new gun. It scares me. Ah. Yes. Brutish weapons, deadly when handled by the inexperienced, even for hunting. That's why it scares me. Dad likes to show it off, but he hasn't used it much. That may be a blessing. I hope so. I should go. Forget I said anything. Please. Until later. Said what? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Front and centre. Underneath the antlers. All right, Leonard. Ah, Andreas Mahler, the master artist, yes. And who's asking? Leonard Muller. I run Tassing's Mill. Ah, yes, pleased to make your acquaintance. A gentleman indeed. Look, I just wanted to introduce myself. It's not every day someone comes to Tassing, especially to investigate a second murder. Quite unfortunate timing for you. Quite fortunate for you, given your meal with Baltas and Dr. Stoltz. Ooh. I know we've only just met, Master Marler, so I can understand some suspicion. In spite of how I feel about the peasants and how they feel about me, I'm no murderer. Why would I kill Otto? Why would I kill Eva's husband? Don't know. Maybe there was something between you and him. There wasn't. Trust me. Or don't. But there wasn't. I disagree with a lot of people in this town. I don't go around killing them. Besides, if Otto brought down the Duke's anger, it wouldn't fall on my head. Okay, if you say so. I do. In any case, if you get tired of investigating, my door is open. If you'd like to join my family for a meal or see the mountains, just let me know. Should we? Yeah, we're just snooping, investigating. We've loosely accused him of murder, and then let's sit down and eat something. I mean, it is Vespers time. Okay, so we've spoken with the miller, we've spoken with Father Thomas, so we've only got the flower investigation left to do. So I think we're fine for time. Do you know what? Let's sit down and eat. Maybe something will spill out of the family's mouth whilst we're eating. Who knows? Excellent. Plus, let's see what he's got. He's takes all the townsfolk's money. He must have a nice, be able to put a nice spread on for us. Maybe freshly caught meats from hunting, perhaps. Master Marler, so glad you could join us, and my apprentice Casper. Ah, of course, Casper. Welcome, welcome. I hope you'll enjoy everything I prepared this evening. Leonard, will you pray before the meal? Oh, this is where we're supposed to remember the prayer now, isn't it? Bounty. For bounty, receiving this bounty. Thank you, everybody. Lovely jubbly. Something like that. Who else would you? Paul, our guests? I apologise, Leonard. Master Marler, forgive me. Not a problem. Bless us, O Lord, and these your gifts, which we are about to receive from your bounty. Through Christ our Lord, amen. Amen, amen, amen. Okay, food time. Ooh, what have we got? Ooh, a meatloaf or something. I must say, Andreas, I'm sorry I never had you eat with us on your first visit to Tassing. I was preoccupied running the mill, you see. Right, preoccupied. Sounds sceptical. You know how busy your father is, Paul. Leonard is always working on something. Yes, yes. Mill must be very hard to manage. It's all much easier to manage now with the windmill. It's the only one in Bavaria, you know. See you later, Ollie. Well, I've remedied that little lapse in courtesy now. You're getting the best I have to offer. And the best I have to offer is the best in Tassing. So what have we got? Oh, it's venison. Oh, well, I said freshly caught, perhaps. Custard pie and some bread. Delicious. Right, we'll start with the venison. Andreas, when you have some time, you should come hunting with me. Up in the mountains. It's exhilarating. I'll think about it. Good. But enough about Tassing. Tell me, how have you made that fortune? How is life in Nuremberg? Opened a workshop. My wife and I live quite comfortably. Can't grumble. Ah, without that wife around, you can get up to all sorts of fun whilst you're here in Tassing. Hello? Okay. There are plenty of willing parties if you know what to do. Oh, I'm quite well versed, thank you, Leonard, actually. We'll remain silent. There's a lady present. Or perhaps we'll just tell a little slight white lie that we prefer our art. Depends on what day it is, I suppose. Well, you're certainly a man passionate about his work if you've made so much of yourself in so short a time. The peasants around here could learn a thing or two from you. No one around here even knows what work is anymore. Of course, I'm raising Paul to be better than all that. The boy's got to have higher aspirations. What do you want to do, Paul? I'm just going to go grab me lunch, me dinner. I'll be back. Ow! Righty-ho, back with you again. So, what do you do, Paul? This is where we got to. Leonard looking a bit... I want to learn to run the mill like my dad. That's the scripted answer, not what he really wants to do, clearly. Of course you do. You know your place. Should you stay silent? Venison sandwich. Oh, dog was wanting some scraps off the table, clearly. Anyway, I'm glad you've come back to Tassing, giving me some real conversation at least. Have you been busy investigating the murder, Andreas? What business is it of yours, Elsie? Yes, and I haven't much time to give Peter a suspect before he burns down the abbey, actually. Well, with any luck, the Duke will send soldiers here before Peter escalates things further. I certainly hope this all ends before there's more violence. Maybe the peasants need a little taste of violence to put them in their place, Custard pie. Now this looks pretty nice. I'm quite fussy with custard tart. I'm not a big fan. I like custard on me on my crumbles and my pies, you know, all nice and hot and warm. But like cold set jelly, because I don't like jelly, you see, so I like kind of jellified custard. Not the biggest fan, I must admit. But really bizarrely, I do like those little little custardy tart things from Portugal, like the what do they call them, pasta del nata or whatever they're called. There's just little small ones. They're quite tasty actually. But I don't like the big, thick custard tarts really that you get over here. And I also like vanilla slices, which tends to be custard set between two, you know, bits of pastry and a bit of icing on top. Or Greg's Bavarian slices, which are got a bit of jam in them too. So yeah, it's a bit strange one. Certain custards I like, certain ones I don't. Yeah. Speaking of which, I just have to have a spoonful. I will take a pause and eat this properly because it's a rather large plate and it'll be quite cold if I don't. Custard pie. One would think our peasants could learn from the failures in Swabia, but, well... God didn't really fashion them for thinking, did he? Well, the peasants are in a hard spot, especially with Gurnet's new restrictions. The restrictions affect the townspeople more than the peasants. That's what Otto was fighting for, even if I disagreed with him. Now that Peter is leading the mob, there's no sense to be made of any of it. He's just out for revenge. But Ulrich says that's what the abbot is doing isn't Christian. What? Are you going to tell the abbot of all people that what's not Christian, Paul? The abbey is entitled to profit from the land it owns and retain what it produces, just as we do. I think Paul was speaking of Ulrich's opinions, not his own. Ulrich is just like Otto, sympathising with the rabble. If he's not careful, he'll wind up like Otto. Please, Leonard, not at the table. Fine, I've had my fill anyway, and I'd hate to keep you from your work with more idle chatter, Andreas. Andreas, you really must come hunting with me. It'll be a day you won't ever forget, I promise. Yes, I can't spare the time, Leonard, no offence. If you change your mind, just say the word. I'll make the arrangements. Thank you for coming to sup with us, Master Marler. It was a delightful meal. Thank you very much. That custard tart, delightful. Please, Andreas, you don't need to be so polite on Elsie's account. One would hope she would have learned to be a better hostess by now, but well. Our next meal together will be much nicer. There was nothing wrong with the meal, you miserable swine. What a horrible man. Hello, D21 also. Eating in two realities. eating shepherd's pie and custard tarts at the same time. Imagine having a shepherd's pie and a custard tart on the same plate. Ooh, it's quite the mix. That is a good point. Maybe if we get him hunting, he might let something slip when he's hunting. That is an interesting point, and definitely worth consideration. Got a few new things in the glossary, but I don't think any of them are actually that important. So we shall go back outside. I think it's time that we went to the forest to look at the flowers before we go to bed, I'm thinking. Roman ruins. Nah. Yeah, I think the forest, probably a good bet here. Could pop by Smokey's home, see if Smokey's in. Oh, there's old Smokey. Oh, look, there's his flowers. Here's some flowers, master. Close, but not a match to the ones you found. Let's keep searching. Smokey, how's it going? Oh, hello, Master Marler. You're looking well. Sorry, have we met? Smoke billowing, getting all in our clothes. Oh. We met once before, on your first visit. You were drawing something by the waterfall. I'm Smokey. Well, Adam, but people call me Smokey. Oh, the charcoal burner. Yes, obviously. I have to stay out here in the forest near the kiln. So, is there anything I can do for you? I didn't see you in the town commons during Otto's speech. Aren't you standing with the peasants? Well, their cause doesn't really affect me, does it? I mean, I'm as worried as anyone about soldiers rushing through here, but the new taxes and restrictions don't bother me. I understand why they're upset, but I've been doing fine out here with less than they have. Nothing will change for me if they get their way. You could still support them. I don't want to get involved. I'm fine as I am. Supporting them would be the proper Christian thing to do, I guess. But when have any of them done the Christian thing for me? The Christian way is to help without expecting anything in return. It's the giving that counts. Easy for men of means to be benevolent. All I want is fairness, decency. I've given them my work for years, but they refuse to treat me right. They mock me for my blind faith, since I have to keep a constant eye on the kiln for days on end and can't go to church as often. They laugh at the way I stink. I can't help that, you know. Hence, one must be even stronger of heart to forgive them their follies. We become so righteous. I'm not sure I have it in me. Oh well, enough of that. Thanks for stopping by, Master Marler. Right, more flowers. Look, Master Andreas, flowers. Yeah, they don't look the same. Yeah, not the same. Keep looking. The meadow. The shrine. Any flowers near the shrine? Oh, look! Look at these flowers, Master. Yeah, they don't look the same either. We're not getting much luck here, are we? Back to the forest. Down by the waterfall, perhaps. Any more flowers here? They're red. I don't think the flowers were red, were they? More flowers, Master Marler. No, these are red. They don't match. Keep looking. Hang fire. Hang fire. Look, more flowers. No. I don't. There must be a part of the forest we haven't looked at yet. We should go back all and poke at the edges. Two innocents. Have we not done all the forest at this point? There's that bit. There's flowers there. Not the waterfall. Flowers there. Forest there. There's the Shrine of Satyr. Oh, hang on. Look at this. This wasn't available before. Master, I think I see an opening behind these trees that leads to a deeper area of the forest. Could this be where that mysterious costume figure ran when Otto was murdered? We should see where it leads. It could take a while, though. We'll come back when we have more time. Like now. Oh, it's too late at night. The Nymphaeum. Okay, so we've got somewhere to go. I think it's probably time to go to bed, to be honest with you. I don't think there's anybody else that we need to speak to, without the flowers at least. Once we get the flowers, we can ask the medical people about them and see whether we can get them identified, perhaps. We've spoken with Leonard, but we could possibly go with him on a hunt. We still need to speak to Father Thomas about the confessions, maybe after some confessions have perhaps taken place. And that's pretty much where we are at the moment, I think. So I think back to the inn, see what's going down. If there's any, if the ruckus has died down, and then we'll head back to the forest first thing in the morning, I think. Who's Killian, and why is he looking all sheepish? Anything else? How's the clean-up operation going? Is he still polishing his blade? Yes, he is. No cards now? No? Okay. Yeah, and Hannah is highly suspicious because she was absent. Let's see if we can put the pressure on. Hello, Master Marler. Anything I can do for you? Yes, actually. Martin caused quite the fight the other night. Does he start fights often? No, not usually. I'd heard he used to be quite the troublemaker, but he's been kind to Nico and me. Agnes had to bring Cat back around when he came back. She fell into a dead faint. That does sound like Cat. Yes, I can see where he gets his fire from, though. He's gotten into shouting matches now and then, but no more than Peter. He's the one I look out for. Ah, interesting. Thank you, Hannah. Anything else? No, not at the moment. Good day. Good day. So we couldn't actually bring up the option to ask where the hell were you when everything went kicked off and you were surprisingly absent. But hey, perhaps it was something of nothing. Bedtime. Are we dreaming again? Oh boy, hang on. Oh dear. Our sleep has been interrupted. by Peter and his motley crew. Andreas, get up! Wake your boy too. Peter, what the hell are you doing here? What are you all doing here? We're getting you. You're needed in the Commons. What? At this time? At this hour? Let's go! Okay, keep your hair on. We'll be asking the questions, Marla. What? All right. We'll get dressed and be along. Casper. Hey, Casper, wake up. Mr. Andreas? What's going on? It's the middle of the night. Something's happening in the Commons. Peter and the others want us there. Oh. Will we be all right, Master Andreas? Not a clue. Don't worry, I won't let anything happen. We'll be fine. Cross me and you'll be sorry, I'm telling you. All right. Now that everyone's here, we can start. Look at everyone's faces. Everybody's got a scowl on their face. The hell? Start? Start what? We're holding a trial for Otto's murderer. You're the one with the evidence. We haven't gathered much evidence. We were too busy playing cards, it seems. Okay. It's a bit premature. Investigations take time, you know. Yeah. Law, a judge, you know, process. We don't have the time, Marla. While we have the abbot, we can find justice on our own terms. If we lose this advantage, Father Gernot will make sure no one ever investigates Otto's death. Well, what have you found? We're all waiting. Bloody hellfire. We've not got a right lot, I'm afraid. We've got a miserable miller who hasn't told us anything. We've got Hannah, who was absent. And people... I don't know whether people have confessed to Father Gernot and Father Thomas or not. We don't know anything about this flower, although we found an opening in the forest. Good enough for you? Clearly I need more time, you imbecile. I've had a day to investigate. I can hardly come to a conclusion so soon. Answer the man! Give us the killer, please! This isn't fair! Calm down, everyone. Well, you better fucking decide, Marla, or you can watch that damned abbey go up in flames. Oh, the baker's wife. Be quiet! I have a woman in labour right next door. This behaviour is shameful. Oh, it's not the abbot. This is the midwife. If she loses her child because of this fighting, it will be on your souls. Agnes is right. I know you want justice for my husband, for your friend, but I don't want things to get worse than they already are. Please, Dad, give Andreas a little more time. Yes, Peter. Fine. Andreas, you've got until that baby is born. After that, we'll claim our justice. Well, fast, Marla. Oh, wait, hang on. Good evening. Hello? Is it customary in Tassing that the people gather in the Commons in the middle of the night? Well, we do what needs to be done, when it needs to be done. Who's asking? My name is Christian von Fraunberg. I'm here on behalf of the Duke of Bavaria. The Duke is aware that you have been distributing and discussing the 12 articles. He's also aware that you have been disputing conditions of taxation and land use with the Abbot of Kearsau. The Duke is merciful. He does not seek to punish Tassing for these disputes, but his mercy has limits. The Duke has become aware that you have imprisoned the Abbot and monks of Kearsau within the Abbey. This is insult. This is an insult. This is rebellion. For this there can be neither tolerance nor mercy. You have until sunset tomorrow to vacate Kearsau Abbey and release the Abbot and all monks. If this is not done, the Duke's soldiers will enter the town and the Abbey in force. As certain as night follows day, they will kill every man and boy who stands in their way. What? God protect us! Oh, God. We never wanted to threaten the Abbot, sir. He wouldn't listen to our demands. We're starving. Such efforts were necessary, since townsfolk are already suffering under the Abbot's increased taxes. The Duke is aware of the town's complaints and finds some merit in them. He believes some concessions can be made regarding the death tax and use of the forest for wood. Of course, only under the strict condition that the Abbot is released unharmed. And what do the peasants get? What about our taxes? What about the right to use the woods for grazing, for fishing? The Duke is unwilling to make additional concessions. You can release the Abbot and take what is offered, or you can remain defiant and face consequences. It will yield you little, save steel and fire. Sunset tomorrow. Tally-ho! Oh, and now we've got a countdown timer. Oh dear. Now we have got a countdown timer. Rude awakening. That's one way to flip and put it. Soldiers are surrounding Tassing. I only have until the end of the day to finish my investigation. I'll need to act quickly to convince the mob the Abbot is innocent. Hopefully it's enough to spare the town. Oh, wow. Okay, soldiers approach. So we still got the miller. We could go hunting with the miller, but that's going to take time. So we have to be really convinced that the miller's involved. Now, I don't think the miller... I think there was something about the miller and that he was kind of present when it happened, but he's got like an alibi or something. I don't think it's the miller. It's the flowers that... The flowers, I think, are the key. So I think we should go to the forest and explore the flower situation. That will take time because we're going into a clearing and have to search and stuff, but I think it's the strongest lead that we have. Unless anybody disagrees. So I think we go find the flower and then we speak to all the medical people to see if we can get any knowledge about the flower. And then whatever time we've got left, hopefully those two things will yield a lead that we can maybe pursue and get an answer before people die. I think that's probably our best bet, if you were to ask me. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, look. Hello there, Anna. Anything new? Nope, nothing about it. You can actually speak to him about the fight. I wonder if that would yield any more conversation, actually. That was some fight, wasn't it? Ah, yes, I'm glad it didn't get too out of hand. Samuel is a helpful, if expensive, guest to have on hand. No matter now, fights aren't common in Tassing, but I suppose it was just a matter of time. With Otto's death and all the revolts around, everyone's on edge, especially the pilgrims. Everyone seems to have an opinion about that. You were pretty vocal against Otto the other day. What was that about? Just what I said then. I don't want anyone to get hurt, especially now. We've already had one death in Tassing. We don't need any more. Oh, we've had this conversation with her before. Oh heavens. Right, okay. Okay, we'll go down the same tact. Oh, the hand lies on its pilgrims. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Oh, this is new. So, she spends a lot of time by the rat house. Odd, given that Otto was crushed by the construction equipment. Andreas, are you accusing me of killing Otto? Don't be absurd. I disagreed with Otto, but why would I mean to kill him? I don't know how any of that equipment works in the first place. Besides, do you patrol the roads of Tassing? Must we all report to you? Where we're going and why? Unless there's anything more you need, I won't abide by this foolishness. No, sorry to bother you. Oh, that went well. Oh, oops. Same people again. Anything new that we can speak to them about? Oh, hello again. Seems like we all came out of that brawl all right. Yes, so it would seem. Tavern fights are dangerous. You never know who you'll run into, especially in a place with a lot of strangers. I saw a fight back in Muldorf. Wish I hadn't. Watched a man die right in front of me. Tavern fight? Men can die anywhere, I suppose. You just don't expect to see it when you're having a beer. The thing is... I shouldn't. Never mind. No, what is it? It's just with the talk of a murder in the town, made me think of something. Oh, hang on. If you know something that could help, please spit it out. I don't want to get an innocent man in trouble, but... that man, the one they call Martin, who started the fight with the foreign doctor... he looks like someone I knew back in Muldorf, a young man named Jobst Farber. He's the one who killed the poor man in the tavern 6 years ago, this past April. Just flew out of town fast as his legs could carry him. Never saw him again. Hang fire here. Hang on. Until today. Or yesterday. Maybe. Well, I'll let you get on with your day. Until later. Oh, hang on. That could be a lead here. So Martin Bauer looks uncannily similar to someone he knew from Muldorf named Jobst Farber. He apparently killed a man in a brawl and quickly fled the town to avoid facing up to the crime. Just like he may have fled Tassing, which we assume, perhaps, was to do with the rings or whatever, the jewellery he took, but it could have been worse, couldn't it? Although he's not fled Tassing now, and Otto's dead, so it could be something of nothing. Could be a red herring, but maybe we need to speak to Martin about this. Not sure. Still gonna go with my flower lead. But that is an interesting revelation, Mr. Joshua. I thank you kindly. Right, to the forest. And to the Nymphaeum. Oh, my legs. Here we go. Ready to see where this goes? Oh, I am. I couldn't sleep for this. The excitement of where it's going to go. Oh, look at this place. Old Roman architecture here. The flowers! Perhaps we'll find something useful after all. Let's look around for clues. A Roman depiction of a nymph. There's an inscription underneath, probably a dedication. To Tassia, nymph of the springs, Publius Metellus Flavus, prefect of Ratium, has paid his vow willingly, deservedly in the consulship of Aeneas and Siltus. A lot of these flowers are growing here. Another inscription, still in good shape. To the nymph Tassia, Julia Metella gave 3 denarii willingly, deservedly. Latin inside an aqueduct. Quintus set these stones while Aulus fucked. Aulus knew how to have a good time. Sloppily carved Latin. We work and the prefect gets paid. Jupiter, may he be paid justly. Oh, is that what the peasants are saying? Even the Romans struggled under harsh restrictions and taxes. We haven't come so far after all. Oh, is that a suit? Is that what it looks like, Master Andreas? Yes, the costume the killer was wearing when they ran past us. So much for us finding it in the home of the killer. Is there some hair in here? A clue? I don't know. Some ginger. Obviously, this is before the days of DNA testing. Something a bit more overt would be required, I feel. Oh! That was close. Bloody hell. When Florian examined the coat of Baron Rothvogel, we found... Oh! I've got you, Master Andreas. Well, you owe your life to Casper now. Casper, go get help. You must be able to get up between the two of you. I won't let you fall. It's not a long drop. Just get someone to bring a rope. I can't abandon you, Master. Bringing me a rope isn't abandoning me. I suppose that is true. No! Oh, dear. Sploosh. Right. Stare balefully. Look, the important thing is that you aren't hurt, alright? Let's focus on getting out. Of course, Master. Wish we had a little more light down here. I can't see a thing, can you? I'm going to look around and see if I can find a way out. This is not what we need when we are on a time. When we are on a timer, is it? Far from it, right. What does the journal say? Nothing. The journal doesn't even recognise that we are in big trouble here. The water is murky, I can't see the bottom. I can't see shit in here. Is this an exit? Does this work? Casper, what are you doing? Trying to make fire? Oh, what? He's made fire! Well, I'm impressed. I just remembered how flammable these brush rags are. Why were you carrying around the flint and steel? Well, you never know when you might need some fire. What does that mean? Thus it has been demonstrated. What is this place? What is this place? Yeah, it looks like a cistern. Must collect water from the spring to feed it into the aqueduct. The aqueduct in the meadow? I suppose so. The aqueduct in the meadow that's right next to the windmill. You mean? Maybe? Then all we need to do is follow it back. Perhaps. Come, Casper. Bring your light. Lower aqueduct. Oh, we're on a grand adventure now. Got a door there. Or we've got to jump across there. Should have just gone in the door in the first place, I think, but I just wanted to see whether or not it was a dead end up here. So we've got a bit of a split path. We can do a jump out there, or we can go into this door down here. So I think we better go into the door first, you know, explore every eventuality and all that. Ah. Where do you think this goes? Well, it goes up, so it probably leads out. I don't think I can squeeze through that gap. We need to find something to move the rocks. Something to give us leverage. Wait. Huh? Never mind. Let's find our way out of here. Okay, so we can't go out this way. So we need to find something to get leverage. Possibly. There was a way out up here that required a bit of a jump, so maybe this... I'm not sure. Alternative way, maybe? Oh, it's just a gap. Woo! Casper, don't you try it. Oh, he's a bit younger than me. Very good, Casper. Well done. Let's carry on. So the upper aqueduct convent, did it say? Okay, so we might be looking for something to prise things open with here. A stick or something. Oh my god. Like a maze within itself. There's a big grate. Maybe we can get out that way. It's too high for either of us to reach. Climb on my shoulders and see if you can push it out of the way. Come now, come on, hurry up. Oh, hang on. Looks like a kitchen. The Abbey kitchen? What else is up here? I don't think so. It's big, though. Father Thomas's kitchen? We must be under the convent. Do you see any of the nuns? No? Hello? Nothing. Where could they be? I doubt the sisters loiter in the kitchen all day. Can you lift the grate off? No. There's something heavy above me. I can only lift it a little. I don't think I can squeeze through. I might be able to reach pokey sticky thing though. There you go. That'll get rid of the rubble maybe. Excellent. We've got a fire poker. Yes, we can use that to move the rocks. Oh, of course. I'll pick up your fire. Keep hold of that. And let's carry on. You do all the carrying, I'll do all the thinking, okay? Very good. This is good teamwork here. Oh. The upper aqueduct crypt. Carry on. Ooh, what's this? Is this a door? It appears to be a strange one. Where does it go? I'll try and nudge it. I can't say, but it must have been built much more recently than the rest of the aqueduct. Can we get out this way? What's that sound? Snoring? Is someone sleeping on the other side of the door? If my shoving isn't waking up, they're either dead, drunk, or knocked out. What should we do? Well, we already have the poker from the front kitchen. We can try that on the stones and try to get out. Of course. Damn, another foiled. I mean, this could all be very interesting information as to where these places lead, because these could all be suspects. And this is a dead end. Right, perfect. So it's back down to where we came from, so we can get out with our poker. Struggling to see how this is helping us for our investigation at this precise moment, other than perhaps where it might lead. Right, I think, if I'm not mistaken, this was the way to go. Wait, I still hear something. Now hang on. You shouldn't come here during the day. That's Leonard, and that's Hannah. I had to. The farmers are out for blood. And? Did you fail to notice the soldiers gathering around the town? When the fighting starts, we need to be indoors. You know that's not why I'm here. Then quit wasting my time and get to the point. Don't play stupid. We both wanted Otto gone. Now he is. I didn't kill him, did you? Why would you ask me such a thing? Because of the note, you stupid cow? Because of the note that sent you into hysterics? Because you're behaving like a woman who committed a murder and is afraid of being caught? How could you Stop. It doesn't matter. I don't care if you did or didn't. He's dead. idiot peasants can beat the ground with their pitchforks and nothing will come of it. What about that artist, Andreas? He could be a problem. Have you done anything to raise his suspicions? I don't think so. Good. Then just wait. Time will run out for Peter and the rest of his worthless kind. By evening, the Duke's men will overrun the town. The farmers don't stand a chance. The abbot will stay in power, pilgrims will keep coming to the shrine and staying at your inn. Yes, good. Thank you for putting my mind at ease. Be quiet. Go home. Don't come here again unless it's for a quick fuck. If you want to comfort, talk to your fat husband. Don't bother me with your hysteria. Good Lord. Of course, I'm sorry. What a miserable excuse for a person. Wow. I'm glad we're finally out of there, Master. What a strange adventure. Yeah, you can say that. Do you think Mistress Hannah could have killed Otto? She's only been pretending to care about the town's safety. She's only concerned with the shrine staying open. Why would that make her want to kill Otto? If the peasants overthrew the abbot, they might loot or destroy the shrine. Without the hand of St. Moritz, there's not much reason for the pilgrims to travel to Keosau. There'd hardly be any visitors to the Golden Hand. Exactly. Now we know Hannah has a motive. It's possible she'd kill to protect her family's inn. We need to talk to Nico and Killian to see just how committed she was. But first, let's go back to the Golden Hand and clean up. People will get suspicious if we walk around town like this. Yes, some very interesting developments. So I reckon, like with what was he called? The previous prior that we got killed. Ferenc? Was it Ferenc, or was that some? No, is it Ferenc? Yeah, Ferenc, right? Was it Ferenc? I reckon Hannah is going to now be our suspect. We'll try her. She'll get found guilty. But is she the real killer? No. There is still somebody out there covering their trails and tracks somehow, some way. Whilst all these innocent people that we are accusing end up getting tried and executed. It's all very bad news. Time is very much of the essence right now. Hannah and Leonard. Oh boy. Right. Okay, a bit more poking around, I suppose. With the, yeah. We won't confront Hannah again. But definitely need to speak to Killian and his father. Hello, Killian, do you have a moment? Sure. Is there something wrong with your room? No. I wanted to know if you'd noticed anything odd about your mother lately. Odd how? Have you noticed her leaving the inn at strange times of day? Oh, sometimes I guess. Dad and I usually run the place in the evening when she gets tired. But lately she's been leaving during sext. She says she brings food over to the townsfolk at the rat house. So I usually watch the inn until she gets back. There was one other time. Just dob your mother in, why don't you? Yes. Mom left in a hurry one night, and when I was cleaning up around the bar, I found this note. Ah, you don't mind if I see it, do you? They will destroy the abbey. Hell will swallow the hand of St. Moritz, the rat house, after St. John's fire. Dun dun dun. Another note. I've seen several like this before. Oh, but what does it mean? St. John's fire. I wonder if that means the bonfire. I think the note was meant for your mother. Do you think that's why she left in a hurry? Perhaps. The note says the hand of St. Moritz is in danger. The inn makes most of its income on pilgrims travelling to see the hand, right? Yes, but who would want to destroy the hand of St. Moritz? It's a holy relic. Peter and the peasants are ready to revolt. If things get violent, the hand might be destroyed in the skirmish. So, someone was warning my mum with this note? Seems so. Mum doesn't like Otto's ideas. She and Dad argue about it sometimes. When she left for the rat house with food, I think she was trying to find Otto. Yes, I'd heard that. Just don't say anything to Dad, all right? He doesn't need to know. All right. Thanks for bringing it to me, Killian. This helps my investigation. It does? I'm glad I can help, then. Yeah, you're glad you can help when your mum's head's on the chopping block about to have it, lopped off. Poosh, right in front of your very eyes. You won't be so thankful then, will you? That's bad. I shall get back to work. See you later, Master Marler. Until then. Oh dear. Revelation, revelation. Killian Berger gave me a note he found on the floor while cleaning. It's clearly from the thread puller. It suggested that Otto was going to destroy the abbey and the hand of St. Moritz. Master Marler, if it's not too forward, I was wondering if you would do my family the honour of joining us for a meal. Oh, God! Yes, that would be lovely. A lovely meal. Why the hell not? Oh, gosh. What could possibly go wrong? Now, we could talk over dinner. Or we could talk now. We're on a timer, right? No time like the present. Hannah? What about her? Oh! Do you know what she gets up to over by the Roman ruins? Yes. Yes. I'm sorry, it must be hard. Quite, but I love her, and I have to think of Killian. I just don't know what to do. I don't really understand her. Women are mysterious and remain so. What are we to do? yeah, an eye for an eye and all that. Go out and enjoy yourself. Something has to change. I mean, an unhappy marriage is a wretched way to live. Believe me, I know. Stand up to her and carve out some path towards happiness. I don't know how. Before you can solve your marriage, there's a bigger problem you need to think about. She's glad Otto died. Did you know that? I'm sure I don't know what you mean. I really think you do. No, I don't. Now, please leave me be. Okay, as you wish, until later. Should we still continue to have our dinner here? Dinner, perhaps? I think we will, actually. We still need more information. Malleus Maleficarum, the Hammer of Witches. Can we still have dinner? We might as well. I don't know if we want to pass the time yet, though. We've still got to speak to people about the flowers. Although technically speaking, we know where the flowers have come from, so do we still need to speak to the people about the flowers? We could try speaking to somebody, maybe. At least once, to see if we get something out of it. Kind of feel... Hannah is our biggest lead, right? So... Okay, so a bit of small talk. They want a fresh perspective. Well, I'm happy as always to share my thoughts. Thank you for having us for dinner. Good, let's tuck in. Bless us, O Lord, in these gifts which we are about to receive from your bounty. For Christ our Lord, amen. Amen. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Some kind of pie, bit of fish, maybe? What the hell are these things? So, Master Marlowe, I hear tell that this is a return visit to Tassing. Has the town changed much since your last visit? Well, the inn's new, that's for sure. Exactly. Yeah, Golden Hand is new. Having an inn is a big change in a small town. Yes, the peasants especially took their time in getting used to us. The monks up at the abbey have always been gracious, though. True, but the abbot is firm in his dealings. He does seem like a prickly sort of man. You have no idea. The abbot was harsh before, but now he seems more severe. I understand his need to enforce the rules, but being needlessly strict is different. What have we got? Oh, pork pie and salmon and pork and bread potage. Oh, see, pork pie, I very, very, very rarely eat pork pie for 363 days of the year. But Christmas and Boxing Day, I like a pork pie. I mean, obviously, if there's a pork pie on a buffet, then I'll have it. But I would never buy a pork pie, ever. In a supermarket, in a bakery, never. I would never buy a pork pie. But I always get one for Christmas. It's the only time I buy a pork pie. And it's usually one of the big ones, you know, nice big, preferably with bells and whistles on, a bit of cranberry on top or something, maybe. Oh, now with pork pies, Chris, you've got to be careful, because, you know, there's some duff pork pies out there. You need to get a good one. As I found out before, because I used to get a pork pie from a lady at work who used to bring them in from wherever she got them from, and they were delicious. So we get a pork pie that came just as a regular pork pie, and then we got a pork chicken and stuffing pie as well, which was absolutely delightful, just as delightful. So we got 2 pies, and then we moved offices in 2020, although it was lockdown, and then we never saw the same lady again. So I had to find an alternative source for pork pies, and for 2 Christmases consecutive, we found a place, got the pork pies. We're like, oh, pork pies aren't very good. Until last year, when I tasted some pork pie at one of my staff members' leaving dues last September, and I was like, oh my god, this is an absolutely delicious pork pie. So I spoke to the guy that brought it in to the fuddle, and he told me where he got it from, which is a bakery in, I can't remember the name of the place now, but it's near Pontefract, which is a good 45 minutes drive from Leeds. So I drove all the way 45 minutes to this bakery last Christmas to get a pork pie, and it was worth the drive because it was delicious. So you've got to get a good pork pie. You can't have a crap one. But yeah, Christmas evening, I do like a bit of pork pie, freshly sliced ham, bit of Branston pickle, bit of salad, maybe a bit of prawn cocktail. You know, like a bit of a light supper after the big Christmas meal, and then Boxing Day, you have all the leftover stuff. So a bit more pork pie, a bit of extra turkey, maybe a bit of turkey soup or something, you know. And then yeah. And then when the pork pie's gone, see you again next year. Anyway, we'll eat salmon first. Otto had been getting more and more vocal with his speeches. I'm sure you heard his most recent one, Andreas. I want to support the peasants in their troubles, but I do worry that Otto's death will stir up more trouble than it's worth for the inn. The peasants aren't bothering us, Nico. They need to speak their minds. Besides, their coin counterbalances any lost revenue from the abbey and its guests. Yes, I think Otto had the right idea. Those restrictions, they'll be going on for too long. What's a little trouble if it brings reprieve to the peasants? Doing the right thing is always best, but I don't know how involved I ought to get in the whole business. The matter is not for us to decide anyway. Bit of potage, we'll save this delicious pork pie till the end. We were talking about Christmas food at work today. Guess it must be getting close to that time of year. Yeah, somebody actually last Thursday sent a message out to say that, because we didn't have a Christmas do last year. We were all very lazy in organising it. And it just came and it went. So somebody sent an email out on Thursday to say, we're going to have a Christmas do this year. We're going to go out on this date, and we're going to have a fuddle on this date. And I was like, oh. And I think he put something along the lines of, sorry to talk about Christmas so soon. And it's like, Christmas is literally just over 2 months away. I mean, that's not soon, is it? That's not that. I mean, if somebody was to start blaring Christmas songs on the radio, I'd be like, oh, what the hell? But to organise like Christmas meals and stuff, I used to organise our Christmas meal in August. Because if you want a table guaranteed for, for 10 to 12 people, which was the size of the team at the time, then you need to be in early. So I used to send the Christmas email out in August, like, right, Christmas is coming, 4 months away, but we want to get a table guaranteed, so here's your restaurants, here's the Christmas menus, pick a restaurant, So I was like, yeah, it's October. It's not too late to organise for Christmas. It's too late to start blaring Christmas songs out, I agree, until at least the 1st of December. But, yeah. Was it last year? Yeah, last year I went to Mexico, right? So I flew out on the 6th of November, and they were playing Christmas songs in the airport. on the 6th of November. Now that wasn't right, I do say. Hey, I did hear Ulrich say he saw more of the Duke's soldiers near town today. That's nothing but a rumour, Killian. That could cause problems for Tassing, especially if the abbot gets involved. Oh, I don't think the abbot would call the soldiers into town to start trouble. You've seen the soldiers more recently, Andreas. What do you think? Times are changing, and the peasants know it. The abbot had better keep up if he wants to keep the peace. True. If the abbot agreed to deal with the peasants' demands, then all would be resolved quickly. Peter didn't seem like he would take no for an answer. The abbot and Peter are both stubborn men. By the grace of God, things can be resolved peacefully. Not likely. And finally, the pork pie. Hannah, you were pretty vocal after Otto's speech the other day. Whilst licking our lips, licking our fingers. Pork pie is delicious, by the way, as I'm about to accuse you of murder here. Really? You spoke up, Mum? I thought you said you weren't going to get involved, Hannah. Oh, I'm just looking out for the peasants. I didn't think my few words would cause any harm. A single word, in my experience, can make a big impact, like ripples in a pond. Wise words, Master Marler. No matter what happens, we are part of the community. Being involved in what happens is important. Speaking of the community, I should get back to work. Yes, there's always much to do. Thank you for sharing your perspective, Andreas. Thank you for the meal, Hannah. It was excellent. You're welcome back any time, especially so Killian can learn more from Casper's well-behaved example. Mom! We've got 5 hours. Right, we need to get cracking here. We've got more investigations to do, folks. What have we got to do for next time? Because we're ending the stream right here. This seems like a pertinent time. Time is slipping away. Peter will be coming with his pitchfork in 5 hours' time, and we, under no other circumstances, there's no extensions to be granted here. We need answers. Otherwise, the Duke's men could ride in and kill us all. So let's just take a quick look at what we're going to do next time, so that I can look back on this video before the start of the next session and think, right, this is exactly what we need to do. So, I think we need to speak with Father Thomas again now that time has passed. Hey, I could put it in my new flipping notebook, couldn't I? Let me make use of my... Let's make use of this great big flipping thing. So, I'll put it under today's date. Right, Sunday. I've got 2 pages of A4 to fill here. I've not written a single word in the damn thing. Right, so what we've got to do, we've got to speak with Father Thomas. Okay, that's my first task when we start again next time. Oh, look at this. £11 well spent. The miller. I don't know if it's going to be too late to go to hunting with the miller. I think hunting with the miller is going to take longer than 5 hours, to be honest with you. So I think we're going to leave that. Instead, we're going to speak with Father Thomas. I think we need to speak with Martin Bauer if we can find him. Speak to him about potentially murdering somebody under a different name in a different town. I mean, that's a bit of awkward conversation to have, but I think that's definitely worth potentially exploring. The miller, I don't think we're going to have time for that, so I'll leave that at the bottom of my list. Soldiers approach. Okay, the proprietress. Yeah, the yellow flower, we seem to have... Oh, so we would have been able to speak to these guys about where the flowers would grow, but we found where they grow. So the flowers lead is now dead. So it's the proprietress. Casper and I overheard Hannah speaking with Leonard Miller. She's glad to have killed Otto. She's having an affair with the Miller. We've got the note. That's it. I think, well, speaking with the Father Thomas isn't going to take much time. Martin Bauer probably won't take much time. So I think the only thing that we could do is go hunting with the Miller. If 5 hours is enough. Okay, so they're my 3 leads, really. Unless anybody else has got any other leads before I sign off that I've missed. Father Thomas's confessions, Martin Bauer, and hunting with the Miller. I think that's our. I think that is our. They are our only leads. So in the next session, then, folks, which I don't know when it will be, but possibly Wednesday, we will get cracking with that. So tomorrow is Monday, a new week. I'm in the office, so I'll be raring. I'll be itching, raring, full of life. So it'll be CK2 day tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to, cracking on once again with good old Arlen. So we'll crack on with some of that. Tuesday, I don't know what time football is yet, but if it's any time after 7:30, then we might play some of this before football on Tuesday, which would then leave Wednesday free for some more CK2. But I'm hoping there's going to be 3 streams this week, whether it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Monday, Wednesday, Thursday. Depends on football time kickoffs. Yeah, by hook or by crook, we will have 3 streams this week, simply because I'm not travelling, which is nice. So yeah, we can make some good progress with these games. So go forth, folks. Thanks for watching as always. Enjoy the rest of your evening, afternoon, wherever you are. I'm going to have my customary pre-bedtime cup of tea with... I bought some Indian sweets yesterday. So I do like a good Indian sweet, so I'll have a couple of those with my cup of tea this evening, and then up early for work. So have a good week ahead, folks. Hopefully catch some of you tomorrow for some CK2, but otherwise, until next time, see you soon.